It's time now to really actually get a sense of how the rebirth of Masterchef happened, what was behind it, how did they actually think about it, how did they move it on from its previous incarnation. Karen, you were there right at the start with John Silver. Tell me how it came about, because it was a format that we were all very familiar with. It was reasonably popular, but it had passed its best, hadn't it?
Yes, it had been decommissioned after a very long popular run, and BBC Two decided to give it another shot in their 6:30 daytime slot. And the original format was for 6 weeks, 5 nights. Actually, originally it was supposed to be 34 minutes, oddly. And because it was 34 minutes, we actually, in the first series, filmed a whole other test with 9 people, a very quick skills test, where then suddenly 3 people were sent home and 6 were left to do the mystery ingredients box. But then the BBC decided they only wanted 29 minutes, so we actually ended up cutting out that first test altogether.
But how do you decide when you're faced with a format that, you know, it is well established, even though, as you said, it had been decommissioned? It was very well known, the name was very well known. How do you start with that and then decide what should go? And obviously, more importantly, what should stay and how you actually move it forward?
I think it was more about us as program makers, and I think one thing you learn about formats is formats work when the people who make them devise a way of making that's very true to their own skills. So we had come out of an ob-doc background, we didn't come out of a studio background. So we wanted to make something that was very real and had a truth to it. We wanted to shoot it, which, you know, ended up being a shed in Clerkenwell. Didn't want to shoot it in a sort of sound studio. We wanted our contestants to go into a real kitchen and experience that. We wanted to shoot it with 2 cameras. We wanted the contestants to be separate from the judges until the second they walked in. So there was a real sense that it was a proper experience rather than anything that was scripted. We decided, you know, never to script the judges, which we still don't do to this day. And that came out of our own TV experience, really. I mean, I still have never been into a proper studio gallery at all.
Is that really true?
Yeah, we still, you know, we shoot MasterChef, 2 camera, 2 sound, and we spend 5-6 weeks in the edit.
And unlike some reality shows, you don't play dirty tricks, do you? It is straight.
No, I mean,
I seem to be.
Yeah, I came from another TV company, Nameless, where I came out of the kind of television where I was trained as a producer to create content by putting obstacles in the way of the people that I was filming. And I think we made a decision really early on that we wouldn't do that.
You're not going to hide the frying pan?
No. There was absolutely no need, because actually cooking's really difficult. Yeah. And as much as people might think they're really good cooks because they make a nice Sunday roast and people say they're quite good, when they get onto MasterChef, doing a steak and Cranachan is actually quite hard. You don't need to wind them up.